At one point in this story, the main character finds that his home has been invaded and that his family is being held hostage, yet he's powerless to do anything about it. And he struggles with how to save his family. And you can feel the anguish within the character as you're reading through the pages as he struggles with, what do I do now? How do I protect my family? How do I save my family? And it taps into this primeval feelings of protection and being the man of the house that every man has and every man struggles with. And he doesn't know what he's going to do, and then he gets an idea.
That is the most, in my opinion, the highest suspense in the book. I was trying to figure out the plot of the book, in the book, ahead of the book, and even I couldn't figure it out.
One of my very favorite scenes was Rebecca got very protective of Nate against Zachary, when Zachary and Nate were wrestling and the dad accidentally choked the boy and the mom came in and was very concerned. I have had a few of those things in my life with my brothers, and it was very interesting to read it from someone else's point of view.
In one scene, what it is that Nate is out in the edge of the wilderness and sees Big Jim McCullough. Now Nate believes that Jim McCullough has killed his best friend. So what Nate does is he panics and he runs out into the forest. What happens is eventually Nate comes up to the river. Now Nate knows that he could get some serious distance from McCullough, and eventually the river will lead him back to town. But as Nate is going, he's crashing through the ice, crashing through the snow. As you're reading this, you can very quickly see that the panic of a 12-year-old boy going through trying to get away from someone who he believes is a murderer.
One of the interesting parts of the book had to do with Nate, the son, when the pickup truck was smashed. And the person who was the perpetrator of that was Nate's good friend Jeff. And here was Nate sort of caught in the middle of all of it. He wants to protect his good friend. His friend made a mistake, and he cares for his friend. And seeing him try to balance all of that with how he treats two powerful men in his life, his own father and his friend's father, and how he takes it upon himself to raise the money through shoveling snow and all of these things to try to get this truck repaired. And it was through all of that that it was like a light came on for Zachary. He began to appreciate things about his son and to notice things in his son that he never had before.
At one point early in the book, the main character shows up at a gas station and foils a robbery. He wants to teach his son how to be a strong and powerful man, yet at the same time his son is trying to teach him how to be a gentle soul and how to have compassion for people. And this struggle between that is brought out in this very primal fight where he foils a robbery and just saves his friend and all of this, but yet he doesn't end up sharing this with his son because he doesn't want to influence his son for evil.